You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.
He has the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me mind. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover all them radio station that blessing the nation, grant divine protection. Jesus, cover me.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you, there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get through falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. And the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose. And when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh, yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody. Oh, if he ever sent anybody into your life to help you, you ought to just clap your hands and thank him for the people he sent. Don't worry about the people he took. You ought to praise him for the people he sent. Tell somebody, say, somebody help me. I didn't get here by myself. Somebody helped me to get here. Somebody taught me how to stand. Somebody got me behind the gate. Somebody taught me the protocol of the pilot. Somebody encouraged me when I felt like dropping out of school. Somebody helped me when my back was up against the wall. Somebody mentored me when I was going through a divorce. Somebody helped me when I was going through a crisis. God is so faithful that he will never leave himself without a witness. He will send somebody.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9, your word right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9, broadcasting victory. Fire in their hearts, and your Bona. The body bona, the bona, the bona, the bona, the bona. Yellow chan can lona the bona, the bone. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, she come from the struggle. No, the poor man feel pocket empty, light be lie, but she nah kneel. Open the door for the youth, them give them hope and chance. Build school, build road, give every pitney a dance. Them say economy dead, she say watch me now. Bring back the jobs, make the dollar run through. From Laventil to Cedros, from Tobago shore. She feeding the hungry, she open every door. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Strong like a mountain, rain now wash she down. When the pressure bust, she still stand her ground. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Stand up for the people, make the economy wake. From the poor man table to the children's school bag. She bring back the money, she fly the Trini flag. Superpower Caribbean, watch it rise again. Kamla Prasad, Mrs. the Iron Lady Rain. Hey, Mountain Kamla, hey. Trinidad champion, champion, champion. Trinidad champion, hey. Trinidad champion, Trinidad. Them try back, she down, try shake, she foundation. But she stand like Everest, pure determination. Caring for the children, no more hungry belly cry. Books in them and future bright like blue sky. She willing fi fight, she willing fi bleed. For every Trini soul, every single need. Oil money flowing, tourism boss again. Trinidad and Tobago with the boss of the chain. No more begging no island, we leading the pack. Kamla the general, we marching right back. She fly straight to USA, link up with Trump. Sit down like boss, no time for no stamp. Talk for the people, talk for the land. Come back with the pen, we go right all the wrong hand. Sign off the deals, make the money rain hard. Economy jump up, no more so fired. Poor man get house, children get light. She rewrite the future, make everything right. That pen in she hand like Excalibur blade. Kamla the queen, know the whole world afraid. She strong, she wise, she love we fi true. From the ghetto to the mansion, she dey for me and you. One voice, one nation, one Trinidad queen. 23 seats and beyond, she live in the dream. Kamla the mountain, she nah move, she nah shake. Superpower Caribbean, watch the whole world shake. She get the pen, she right the wrong. Now we on top, eh. Mountain Kamla, Trinidad and Tobago, we back on top again, eh. Trumping champion, Kamla, 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 Kamla. Trinidad forever.
Whatever. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. We moving up, straight to the top, 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 top. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are ahead. Better days are ahead. Run and tell everybody a change has finally come. We fix it TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody the work has just begun. We build it TNT. UNC will get it done. So whatever, whatever, so whatever, whatever, so whatever, whatever, so whatever. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Better days are coming. Is yet to come. We shake with TNT. UNC is love. Run and tell everybody. Together we are one. We grow with TNT. UNC will get rid of it. Up, straight to the top, top. UNC has just begun. UNC for everyone. UNC is love.
PNM propaganda fire upon that. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. I was ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. Whole night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Gnarly, from Love until Hills to Jersey Streets to Rice. Silent assassin with the microphone, cutting lies like a knife. WZYE 95.9, the station where the real ones tune in. Bubbleheads talking nonsense, but Wall Street drop the facts and win. Fraud of the week, they get exposed, no filter, no gloves. They are the real runner, freedom fighter pushing from above. Chatters light up, callers, boss, viewers locking strong. Uncle Tommy in the building, propaganda done, you hear the song. Mr. Wall Street, man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, you see that. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy the silent assassin, greed. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, them frauds attack, them bubbleheads are share. Wall Street drop knowledge like a 45, now fear. From Love until to the word, the silent wanna speak. Freedom fighter in the night, the truth where the people seek. WZYE 95.9, the frequency we control. Callers bust the line, chatters bust the pole. We ready for the war, ready for the fight. Set the record straight every single night. Is it? We originate, not imitate. The silent assassin don't talk. Now the facts are regular. Big up every Trini, every Tobagonian, every listener on the wave. Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street. Love until to Jersey we brave. Mr. Wall Street, what? Man with the facts. Always ready for the propaganda. Put it to rest, yes it does. Rest it. Love until born, New Jersey breed. Yes. Real runner, freedom fighter. Uncle Tommy, the silent assassin, breathe. Ready for the fight, ready for set things right. All the people on the chat, the callers, the viewers. All night, we originate, not imitate. We not copy, we create. Bring the truth and the facts to the people. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago. And Tobago. Big up Trinidad and Tobago.
Fire! 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 Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special happy Thursday to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share.
WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444 or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. This is how we start the thing.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street.
Anselm LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And of course, we are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, do your WZYE Civic Duty. Share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. Or 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. Let me say a pleasant welcome to the young man himself, the man better known as Marshall Uncle Tommy Nesbitt. Tommy, how you going? Don't worry, folks. Tommy will unmute his mic. All right, folks. While we let Tommy unmute his mic, let me say a pleasant welcome to Tommy.
Yes, Professor Walstradamus.
How are you going?
Quite good, my friend. And how are you today?
We still getting that feedback.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know what it is. But anyway, I'm doing Splendiferous today. I can't complain at all.
How many miles did you run today?
Today I took a day off, man. You know, Tommy, it's interesting, that you just have things in your house and sitting on in your garage, and it could have some value.
Oh yeah.
I've been liquidating things in my in the garage and from the house and things. And a generator. A generator must have to be about maybe 20 years old, man. So I put it up for $50. Tommy, the thing didn't last 24 hours.
How many watts is it?
I don't remember now. But the person who bought it sending it to Nigeria. Because the Nigerians need generators.
Wait, is it a good make?
It's a Coleman.
Coleman's decent.
Yeah. I had a Coleman, man. 4600. So that went pretty good. I had some golf clubs. Never used them. I put that up. It went in 2 2s. I had some soccer balls. Tommy, I must get about 20 inquiries in the space of 10 minutes. I mean, it was only $10. It was 18 balls. I had some soccer nets because I used to run a tournament in Orange Park. 5 of them. I put them up for $50. They're gone in no time. So I'm looking around now to see anything.
How much did you part with? How much did you get for the golf clubs?
I put it up for $5.
$5?
Yeah. The golf bag and the golf clubs, plus the
you
roller.
Give them away?
I want my wife to tell me. Even my wife telling me, he said, you only put it up for $5?
You gave that away.
But Tommy, I never use it. And I forget I had it in the garage. When I went in the garage, I see it. Now, I had a Behringer mixer. Well, I have. what I used to use when I used to do my first podcast when we lived in Maplewood. I put it up for $75. Somebody's supposed to come tonight to pick it up. And I had about several inquiries about that.
I have a Behringer mixer too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I these things and I'm just sitting around here and doing nothing. Also, I have some other things here. I have some CPUs that I don't even use. Some of them kind of older. Is Hewlett Packard HP.
HPs.
Yeah. So I have about maybe 5 of them sitting down there. I'm gonna put them up for a little $10 or $15 to me. That gas money,
Are they
man.
working?
That's a good question. Yeah, I think they're working. I know. But you know them people just take them and scrap them for parts. Or some people just take it and scrap it for iron, metal. So I have a few of them sitting down here. You know, I have a nice Dell there. I have a Dell, a nice Dell. You understand? So and then time for me to liquidate them. Yeah, I had to clean up. I had to clean up. I had to clean up. So
I have to do the same, but I have some big items.
yeah, man, Facebook Marketplace, Tommy, right? It's nice to us. I mean, you could use eBay too, but when I use eBay, I don't go on, I don't ship it. eBay just charge it 13%, you know? So I could sell it on Marketplace and I could negotiate 13% off. You understand? Because I know how to ship it. And that's what eBay will charge me anyway.
I have a 24-foot Thompson Curry cabin. I'm getting rid of.
A
One of my
Thompson,
brothers wanted
what? Thompson what?
Curry cabin.
Okay. My wife have a in the garage. They have a what is that thing, boy? A porch or some kind of storage thing, but I don't think nobody go buy that one, but I can't pub that one because I
I have
have
a
a good
skid
reason.
steer. I have a skid
Huh?
steer. I said I have a skid steer. I had to get rid of that too because
Yeah,
it's going and just going down.
when you put it on marketplace, man, if you put it at a good price, you just check prices, you search for it on marketplace, you check the prices, and you just put on the cheapest prices, and people will be checking marketplace all the time. The first in the chat was Hafiz. Don't do it in Trinidad, though. Marketplace in Trinidad is a crooked place. You understand?
What I have to sell is will sell better in Trinidad.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I hear Trinidad a little different. The first in the chat today, Tommy, was Hafiz Mohammed. Good afternoon, Uncle Tommy on Wall Street. Yeah, a little change. Hafiz was first. Uranus was next. Oh, Uranus who is 6615.
Uranus was first, no?
I have Hafiz at 11:15, left 11:58 a.m.
Wow.
Did you have a time for him?
I'll tell you the time for Uranus in a second.
Yeah, check and see. Uranus says, good afternoon, Worship Uncle Tommy. Blessed day to you both. Good afternoon to everyone in the chat. Good afternoon, Worship and Uncle T. Hope you all had a wonderful day today. Yeah, today was Batos the inside. Good day, WZYE and all the villagers. Clinton Williams. Good afternoon, Professor Worship and Uncle Tommy and the village blessing. Bernard Thomas. Good evening, Professor Worship, Uncle Tommy and all in the village. Ramdio Baijo. Pleasant good afternoon to everyone on the live. Same to you. Good afternoon to Professor Wall Street, Mr. Tommy and the village. Subscribe, like, and share. Wolsang decided not to go cookie eye today. He wants single eye. And Joe, blessed evening to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy and all in the chat. It's time to lecture. Blessed evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all having a tremendously blessed and transformative Thursday, filled with all of God's choices blessings. Kevin George, good night to all in the village. Michael Scotland, good evening all in the village with Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy, WZYE TV, #1 in the Caribbean, correct as well. Angie, from warm and beautiful Toronto, good evening Wall Street, Uncle Tommy and all in the village. Looking forward to a great evening. Blessings everyone. Gina Mendez. I think this is Gina first time here, you know. You ever heard of Gina Mendez?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, folks, I think this is Gina. Gina, is this your first time here? Good evening, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street and viewers. If there is Gina first time, well, let's say welcome to Gina.
Welcome to the village, Gina.
Ronnie Samaru, good evening, Professor Wall Street, Uncle Tommy. Hope all is well. Blessing. Thank you very much. Mark Samaru. Okay. All right. I have trouble streaming to Facebook. Okay. Mark Samurai, Professor Walsh, and Uncle Tommy. Pleasant good evening. Yes, I just see I think they said having trouble streaming to Facebook. Azina Smith, blessings to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and listeners. Good evening to all coming from the Beaton people. Anderson, a pleasant welcome. Donna Alexander, good and blessed night to Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and who all who on the live. Welcome to you, Donna Alexander. Miss Santa Cruz, good evening, Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and my friends in the village. Good evening to you, Miss Santa Cruz. Oh God. Santa Cruz said, damn right. I don't want any dirty mouth haters and muffin pretenders praying for me. Pray for yourself. Yeah, that's how we just pray that. Sandra Benjamin, welcome. Good night, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone. Have a blessed night. Thank you, Chandra.
Yeah, I'm showing you in us first at 12:02.
No. Yeah, yours was a little behind. Wasn't at 11:58. Eugenia Pandit, a pleasant good night, Professor Walsh, Damas, Uncle Tommy, and all of our WZYE family. WZYE is all about speaking truth to power, my #1 program. Correct is right. You know, as you say that, I want to start off. Let me get back to this, but I want to play this before we go for the break, Tommy. And I want people to listen to this carefully, yeah? And I want the black PNM supporters to listen to this, eh? Listen to this, eh? Listen to this. This is very short. Listen to what this lady's saying. Listen to this, Tommy.
I know. Our time is over. Our time is over. What we do? What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Yeah, Tommy, what she said?
Yep.
We had too much under them. And Tommy, when I listen to that over again, I ask myself, Tommy, hear what she said, Tommy? Our time is over.
It's over.
We had
too
much under them. Too much under them. Tommy, can you imagine why? The PNM.
At least she's telling the truth.
Yes, she is telling the truth. Imagine, Tommy, and the PNM denied all black disadvantaged youths in one of their strongholds, the Laventille to Washington Empowerment Center. Well, that's what it says, you know. It's on that, it's on that, you know. Our time is over. We had too much under the PNM. And even they admit, Tommy, they're the smallest group in Trinidad and Tobago. What? Remember they say what?
Well, confession is good for the soul.
Confession is good for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to say to the supporters of the PNM, how do you feel, Tommy, to know that they are rich? They are rich. They are rich, Tommy. Wealthy, right? And still getting. But Tommy,
Filthy rich.
filthy rich. I thought about something, eh? You see, when they met with Borden, they said the people in the middle, right, is eroding. You understand? So they, poor, middle class. All right, let me take your word, boy. So me afraid to take this, you know.
Give it a shot.
Penal, afraid.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Penal, turn on the TV. Penal, turn on the TV. Turn on the TV.
Yeah, I turn on the TV, but the lady sickly now.
Or,
so they turn on TV, just press it in your man. Hold on at 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Press it down more, girl. Yes. Press it down, girl. Yeah. Hello, this is Pinal. You can me, you know, press down that thing, girl.
Yeah. I hear you on the TV.
Yeah, from what I gathered in all the speech where this thing was going on in my country, I'm a two citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. I live at Pinal. Hear what's going on. Okay. This 1% and this dictatorship, 1% people feel they could do what they want, get what they want. PNM will protect them. And no PNM, the UNT. We have technical lawyers and brilliant attorney general. Why they sleeping on themselves? Wake up. I send the message to Pinal. Tell them, wake up. Apply the law, the rules. How PNM apply the rules? They have the pen in their hand and the paper in their hand. Use it, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Pinal. Thank you. Pinal, thank you for your boy. Pinal, right. Edit. Bennett Thomas at Villager, Saturday, 1st of August is my wife's 40th night cancer demise. Bennett, better days are coming. Joan Biznat, good night to you. How are you doing, Joan? User 1234. Bennett, thoughts and prayers are with you. I wonder how when Gordon Ganga Chana, Dryden, Joseph, and Patty, and the Leaning Tower of Pisa all ring. Yeah. I wonder how them just feel when them hear them kind of thing to me, boy. And seeing them Red Fox, and I wonder how they just feel. How do they
feel? Apparently, they don't feel no how about it. They're good with it.
They're good with it, boy?
That's what my assessment shows.
Wow. All right, Tom, if you say so. Riaz, blessed night to all. Monica Rampi, soon welcome. Good night, Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshit, and villagers. They good with that, Tommy?
They're good with it.
Tommy, I could not believe
I know. Our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why we say it. We had too much under them.
Did you play the video that Rock sent today?
Which one is that?
The one about the person walking off the job in the airport.
People walking off the job?
No, the person walked off the job and was talking about the partnership.
Nah, I know. I know.
You would have known once I started talking, you would have known what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I ain't listened to it now, to be honest with you. I could listen to it. Chandra Benjamin said, Bennett, stay strong. God is with you and your family. Bless. Sherry Abraham, welcome. Good night. Have a great weekend ahead. Thank you very much, Sherry. Just cool. Good night. Tommy 6615, Batos, BT, Andrew, Anef, Anavon, Anna,
Right.
John Monica, and everyone. Monica want to know, did you have a yard sale? I did not know. I didn't have a yard sale, you know. I just put it on marketplace, and marketplace I get bombarded. Look, I just Tommy, you wouldn't believe it, eh? I have posters here from 1990 of Michael Jordan, Patrick Ewing, Clyde Drexler, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, and David Robinson from 1990. One of those posters sold on eBay for $299.
One of your posters?
Yeah, a Jordan posters. And that Jordan poster must have a good bit of them. Anthony forwarded out the E says, good night, Wall Street, Tommy, and all in the village. Good night to you, Anthony. Yeah. But I mean to say I go get that for it. Anthony say good night, Gina, welcome. Monica say welcome, Gina. Annette say welcome, Gina. So we welcome. But to say Uranus was first. How you gonna be first? I had the timestamp. Peter Sammy, welcome. Professor Washington, I'm going to worship from TNT. Good evening, John. Hey, Peter, you still in TNT, right? Peter, man. Yeah. And I said the 1% had way too much under the PNM from 1962 to 2024. Oh, God. It's 780 billion, right? 780. Oh, boy. Anthony Ford, the lady didn't say plenty. She said too much under the PNM. Yeah, plenty is too much. Yeah, Tanti, you went too far. Anthony said, Wall Street, the PNM cult members don't care, my brother. That's the sad truth. Some say Paul Lister lost a moment of fame to a racial rant. Yeah, but, Tanti asking for security. Michael Scottman said, yes, Wall Street, they admit they got enough, but the real problem, they vex the public heard the truth. Yeah, that is what it is, you know. Volsang said, Albert Montana has told us in this very chat how the community were approached by the then P&M under Eric into becoming members of that evil. Semantics, welcome. Andrew says, Gina, welcome to the family. Volsang says, Smallpin running a parallel beyond P&M, the splitting bobblehead. But we haven't heard from, has he posted anything lately, folks? The Santa Cruz said, just cool of 15 minutes of fame gone to the bin. Have he posted anything? I go check his thing and see.
He's very quiet.
Yeah, he's very quiet, man. Gordon Ganga Chana, Jaijan Joseph, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Go evening to this village and have all kind of people of good, bad, and the better. The better don't cuss, lie, hate, but love truth. Good. Folks, you're going to take that break. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Warshid. 1 hour in the books, 2 hours to go. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warshid, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide. Divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
Laid to rest, laid to rest. Laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every bike must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, the put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock. Put them in one big box, PNM dead. Tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the wake. No more ice cream and cake, PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still all justice. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubba billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here, security. PNM dead. Hey, tell them Munilal say, PNM dead. Even the 1% say, the party dead, dead, dead. They support us mourning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough, to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night, flambeau burning steady. The casket goes on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Asking, who leak it? Who talking? Who listen? Somebody asking, who opposing? Who defending? Who quaking? Somebody asking.
Somebody get them bullets in their head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of CNN. We had too much under them. Oh God. Where's Georgia? Where all these people open their blasted mouth and talk?
I can't upload a private line. Finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know. Because tomorrow, who's all will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Hey, where is Stuart? I wonder why. Until your mouth to stink. Now poor Stuart have to sing. Until you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Until you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Until you went too far. You gon' make everybody stay visa. Until you went too far. Just go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race can never put this country in a better place. Mixed doctrine, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's alright. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserves respect as well. No matter who the voters stand. Until you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Until you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Until you went too far. That kind of language is for the bad. Until you went too far. You gon' make everybody lose their visa. Yeah. Until you went too far. Yeah. Go make me switch me water.
You want to take it, just shove it up your ass.
Hold on. Cool your temper. Cool your tone. I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Oh, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rowley was the man. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Scotland,
I don't care for he.
Regis,
I don't care for she. I don't care for them.
Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin,
I don't care for he.
Kareem,
I don't care for he.
Hans,
I don't care for he.
the opposition,
I don't care for them.
you all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional.
I don't care for she.
Calm.
I don't care for he.
Dolly.
I don't care for she.
Stuarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country, and we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Remember to take the gospel of the PNM and to spread it in your homes, your villages, in your offices, and throughout the length and breadth of Trinidad and Tobago.
Y'all can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up.
This PNM tell a dead thing can't work because I will dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you, hour 2, right here on WZYE 95.9 FM in the village, with yours truly, Professor Walshik and Uncle Tommy, on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, on the join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share. WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Nine 973-609-6509. And as soon as you join us, share the live.
Thank you very much. And Beulah says good night, Uncle Walshik, Uncle Tommy, and all in the chat. Good night to you, Beulah.
Good night, Beulah.
Beulah, yeah, I hear some kind of thing with you on something. What is that? Monica Rampi soon say Walshik, the posters are collector's item. Final collector. Yeah, I hear you. The shoulder welcome. Good evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Tommy. Penny wants the Baliza report to be conducted, to be confidential. If public money is spent, why you want the report to be confidential?
With those posters, you have to do some comparative shopping.
Yeah. No, I just check them on the sales on eBay. You know what I mean? They have value, but no longer saying long in our corner, are they?
You don't gotta say the more they value.
I know, it's true. You know.
And they had to pay rent for the space they took for all that time.
Okay. Yeah, Beulah, welcome.
Hi, good night, guys. Uncle Tommy, Uncle Wall Street, and all on the chat and listening audience. You hear something about me? Yeah, when I called the other program, I didn't finish my contribution. When I use the word see, I use it for myself because I say I am a. Right. Can I use the word on your program, Uncle Wall Street?
Don't use it.
All right. Right. Yeah, and they cut me off, and and the other man say that I cannot call back that program again, and they blocked me because of that, and I didn't finish my contribution, eh? But it have other people will call and quarrel and get on and you know, render the contributions more to the Indian community and thing like that, and Miss Kamala and thing like that, but they never get banned. But I get banned, but that's okay. That's okay. It have a lot of other program that I could call and thing. I have X with Andy and I have X with Andy, I have X with whoever again in the program there. But at the end of the day, I like to speak my heart. And if it fall in their garden, that is their business. Because that is not a private program that you have to watch your contents there and watch how you're talking. That is an open forum for the public. It is a state station, and I could understand there are rules and regulations. I understand all of that, and you know we can't go against it. But I don't hate them and thing. And then I was at this listening program, and then he called back, and then I hear my boy Andy say that how Beulah you could call in back and thing like that because we go a long way, which is true. I know Andy since Gladiator time, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Since Gladiator, that's over 20 years now. Right? I with the ground report, you know. I remember when these people from Mother Tanapuna, all of them used to call in. You know Tanapuna, Miss Tanapuna.
Yeah, if I know Miss Tanapuna, I know.
Oh God, she wasn't easy. Right? All of them, Rupert and all of them, you know, I know all of them because people who come in there will want to comment and say this and that about me, but I with them long time ago. You know, and I used to listen to you on the ground report and thing when you called too.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just want to let all you know, did you all hear the program yesterday? The oh God, how did this call them? They were them PNM, them the people this have on the podium. And when the media asking Penny and asking the next one about the voice note that went viral, if you see how them, hey, Uncle Washer, I just wish you could play it. How Penny twist up that all how only for the stupid people. It's a kind of brains wash kind of thing they do, and then I listen them and I shaking my head. I say, well, if you don't have your head on, you get carried away with them people, you know. And calling me Bert and all of them calling me Bert. Something he say he only hear. He didn't hear no nothing about the rest. I just want you to play it. I just can't remember everything. I just have to write it down. But that is so deceiving, so deceitful for they to have a forum. Yeah, press conference. Thanks semantics. Yeah. So you know you had to play that and let the people wake up the people a little bit. Show them, even in media they're trying to I forget the word Lennox them is using a I forget the word. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, so okay, I'll call him back, yeah.
You could call it anytime.
You know, they don't worry me because the only people they don't worry me with the press conference and the chat, you know, because the only people they're fooling is Sickle fans.
Yeah, I can't. It'll be a hard listen for me. It'll be a hard listen. So most of the time, when I get is if your partner send it to me. You know your partner, the actioner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Unless he send it for me, I might take a listen. Interesting, welcome. Tara Brandon, welcome. Yeah. So my thing is this: it's very simple. If there is no separate law for the PNM to explain the wealth, and a separate law for the small man to explain the wealth. even though we know there's two laws in Trinidad and Tobago, separate laws, there's separate justice systems in Trinidad and Tobago. There's separate justice system. We have to agree with that. Yeah. There's a separate justice system. But Tommy, let me play something else here. I have a lot to play tonight, but a lot. Hope you have a lot.
There's a lot going on in Trinidad.
I don't know, all of a sudden this thing just kicking me out just so. Let me see this one here. Tommy, you see this one? This one is something that I don't understand. If you are supported the PNM, Tommy, for all the years, you know this happening, and you sit on there like little Jack Horner. Take a listen to this.
Could have never be so if the PNM care about their people. And the PNM outside there talking to Trinidad and Tobago, beating Trinidad and Tobago into a frenzy to go and fight up for green waters and blue waters and yellow waters, but their own waters running red. So where the PNM? Where them? Where Foster Cummins? You want to talk about UNC business? Look, PNM business here. Why the PNM didn't take care of this? The majority of Housing Development Corporation units in Trinidad and Tobago are here in PNM constituencies. Why they didn't take care of them? Why Camille Robinson Regis? Come and give me an answer here. You had an answer for Maloney, answer for this, answer for Bad Street. You all want to talk and fool people. You're not taking that this time around. Show me a drink.
You know, I don't get it. And you see, people just say, well, all you fix it now, all you in power now, all you fix it now. That don't happen overnight, Tommy. This is years, Tommy, of neglect. This is years of mental abuse under the PNM. And the worst part of it, Tommy, these are the PNM strongholds. These are PNM strongholds.
That's why they're taken for granted, because they know they don't have no competition there.
And they could just abuse them like anything, right? And they didn't care. And they like abuse, boy. What do they call it? The battered wife syndrome. That's what they call it.
Yep, battered wife syndrome.
That's what it is. So you mean PNM supporters are like battered wives?
That's all they are.
Wait. So you mean when you talk about Gordon, Ganga, Chana, Jai, and Joseph, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Patricia Weed, Steve D, PNM the Red Fox, the Leaning Tower of Pizza Ulrich, and the Waffler. They are all battered, Tommy. But Tommy, look, listen to this one. Listen to this one. Listen to this one, folks. It's all over, you know.
62 and 3 bedroom Carlton Place HDC apartments at Leotold Street, San Fernando, sold for between $850,000 to $1 million each, according to residents. And 3 years after moving in, they tell TV6 News it's been a nightmare dealing with serious structural and maintenance issues they can no longer accept. Chief among their problems, according to spokesperson for the community and resident Roland Redhead, is the plumbing within the 3 5-story buildings.
We have had a lot of plumbing blowouts, which is where the pressure of the system is too high. And the design of the building is where the plumbing is brought to the building and it goes up through the center of the building. What that means is that every time we have a leaking pipe or a pipe that blows out, it floods the building. It comes down through the building, through every apartment below it. which means that if somebody on the top floor experiences a leak, everybody below them would get affected.
Videos showed the severe leaks experienced by residents countless times over the past couple of years. A legal letter once sent to HDC listed defective plumbing with substandard T-joints connecting the water supply stack, water pump malfunctions, wastewater backing up in bathroom sinks as some of their grievances, with plumbing repairs costing residents over $100,000 in the past 2 years.
The water comes from the tanks to the pumps, and these pumps build the pressure to about 100 psi, which is where the problem begins, because we had to change this particular arm probably 4 times. The pipe's new because actually yesterday we just did a repair on this, and this section here we had to do a few times as well. Basically, we have on this side our PVC graveyard. So all these fittings were the debris from all the jobs we had to do to fix the issues with the pump.
Where there is moisture, there is mold, and residents say that too is a serious health concern of the over 140 people, including dozens of children, who live here.
Persons really suffering here because the mold has become unbearable. Every single occupied apartment in this complex, which we have 60 apartments and about 54 occupied, and all of these apartments have mold. Persons are going to the hospital, they are getting sick. We have persons with asthma.
Residents claim apart from black mold infestation, the leaks have destroyed the fire panel, leaving them without a smoke or fire warning system. There's no fire escape on these multi-story buildings either, and a termite infestation in one of the buildings. Residents say while they pay a $700 monthly maintenance fee into a self-run maintenance company, it was expected to upkeep the surroundings and do minor repairs, while these major problems, they believe, should be the responsibility of HDC.
Not just give a solution, but we want them to fix the issue, right? The water pumps, which we have been dealing with for 2 years, and all the leaks, is very expensive to redesign and do a new system there. We believe HDC should be responsible for redesigning and rebuilding the plumbing system, right? All the persons who would have lost a lot of items within all the floods and stuff over time, those persons should be compensated for those losses.
We contacted the HDC on these matters, but up to news time did not receive a response. Cindy Raghubatika Singh, TV6 News.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Who's gonna get blamed for that, Tommy?
The contractor should give a warranty.
But shouldn't be the people at the top for all the years them people and them living there. I wonder if they ever march against the PNM. Because not now they're having problems. I wonder if they ever had a march. I'm just asking, I don't know. I wonder if they ever. Yeah, Monica Ramkiston, that's what I'm saying. 10 years. 10 years. And it's now being highlighted. Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor. In Jesus' name, Uncle Tommy, Jesus is alive. Because just imagine, just before election, it was fast track and built in record time, inspected by engineers under the PNM, and then they gave the okay to give the people just to vote for them to keep the seat. They talk bad manners. And I said, my people to call action if that is not so. Because enough is enough for these AGC houses and them. Because the PNM, right? Now you're seeing where they fighting for a private businessman, a private citizen with business, tooth and nail. I'm talking about the judiciary, talking about the constitution, but under the constitution, the PNM supporters is covered too. These people in these buildings. Because just imagine, they stay quiet, they get picked. Yeah? And they say, no, they can't complain. But you see, somebody had to tell them that all the professor is telling the Balizé Jews, he just acknowledged all my good friends and them to tell them good night. Eh? Them is the set of people I talking to tonight on this program. Because talk about that earlier, and yet still, honestly, tell them Teddy, big deckers, that just imagine, he didn't call it a private public participation, because where he did, where Stuart Young did, they want to know where Stuart Young, or let's say where he did, tell Mr. where Stuart Young is, she looking for him. She wanted to go along behind Trace and buy some barra for she, maybe to get some goat milk to make goat cheese. But all this talk has said a stupidness and push the narrative, because just imagine property tax. Just imagine when property tax come, somebody is going to go for them, pay them neglect all them, throw all their aside, and all keep voting for them to rob all you, suffer all you, and you're hearing in a clip what professor put out that they're saying they get enough, they overget, but all they get. But professor, day and night, for donkey years, how much years you on this show, this YouTube since it come out, talking to them people, them not only stick breaking theirs, you know, they never saying, if you eat too much salt, it is corrode anything, don't your stomach, then like the brain seized. Because I can't see for the love of God, as a human being, all they keep voting a party, all the other city party neglect all your. And all they get nothing, and all they still love that. That's not the love affair. That's only professor, but don't leave me. Only take out what you want, but don't leave me, girl. I love you. That is about abuse. If any, they're fighting for the supporters and them. All they want is no easy cooperation to say they want to win. To do what? To feed the freedom frenzy to continue. The right thing in PNM citizens, all they come out and vote for them PNM. Let's send a message like what Tobago do. Professor, before I think I get to be a hyper here a little bit. I'll call back later.
So folks, you know, just want to talk all kind of talk, right? All kind of talk, But I want to give you all, I'm giving you all back to back 10 straight initiatives that the current government have implemented. 10. Although I see 10, I see 10 point man. 10 reasons why. 10. Again, you 10. And if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Gordon Ganga Chana, try Jane Joseph. I send you a message and I ask you privately about something. If you ain't answer, I would think your answer is yes. All right. So check your thing, because I want to do something with what you send me. All right. So please check it and answer. Because you know when you start telling on truth, you know how it does go. So folks, listen to this. Listen to this.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. The latest crime data shows serious crimes have dropped by 15% nationwide.
So first, crime down by 15%. 15%. Tommy, if crime down by 1%, we're doing better. If it's down by 2%, we're doing better. If it's down by 3%, we're doing better. If it's down by 15%, we're doing splendiferous.
Fabulous.
We want it to be done by 30%. We want it to be done by 50%. Or it's done by 15%. Yeah? Now we continue to listen.
Nationwide. That's 955 fewer serious crimes compared to last year, with the Northern Division leading the way at a 32% reduction. Under the UNC government state of emergency measures and combined police operations, every division is seeing improvements. This means safer communities, safer streets, and better protection for our citizens and families. The data speaks. TNT is moving in the right direction. We're committed to keeping up this momentum. Cabinet approves apprenticeship policy. New pathway from classroom to career. thousands of citizens set to gain real workplace skills. Game changer for youth employment. The cabinet has approved a new apprenticeship policy that creates structured pathways for young Trinidadians to gain workplace experience and real skills, the bridge between education and quality jobs. This isn't theory.
See? New skills, learning new skills, quality jobs. Yeah.
Apprenticeships work. Countries worldwide use this proven model to connect students with employers, build confidence, and launch careers. Now, Trinidad and Tobago is bringing it home. What this means for you: youth get hands-on experience in real workplaces. Employers find trained, ready-to-work talent. Families see direct pathways to good-paying jobs. Economy gets skilled workers for growth industries. The UNC government is committed to making sure every citizen has the opportunity to earn, learn, and contribute. This apprenticeship policy is proof we're not just talking, we're building the future, one career at a time. Trinidad and Tobago's exports to Ghana skyrocket 16-fold.
Only remember when we were talking about what we was talking about importing yams? Was it yams from Ghana?
Yeah.
Was it yams? All right. So TNT exports to Ghana surged more than tenfold. Yeah? More than tenfold. Let me continue.
Growth opens door to 1.5 billion African consumers. Major economic win for Trinidad and Tobago. Our exports to Ghana have surged from 2.4 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars to 39 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars, a 16-fold increase that proves our manufacturers and SMEs are world-class competitors. Under the UNC government's trade diversification strategy, we're not just selling to the Caribbean anymore. We're opening doors to Ghana's thriving economy, valued at $75 billion and beyond, tapping into the African continental free trade area's 1.5 billion consumers across 54 nations. Minister of Trade Sadia Kama Maharaj announced the finalization of a reciprocal investment protection agreement with Ghana, creating a stable, transparent framework for even greater business growth. This is what job creation looks like. This is what growth looks like. Trinidad and Tobago is trading beyond borders and winning. 213 murders down to 118 fewer this year. Crime reduction reaches 10-year low. Great news.
Crime reduction reaches a 10-year low. 10-year low. 10-year. But if you listen to the PNM, they don't want you to hear that. That is not what they want to hear. They give you all kind of googly guck. Yeah, just like P.S. Robinson trying to mislead the people. I have an editorial on it too. You have an editorial on it.
For Trinidad and Tobago. From January to July 2026, we've recorded just 213 murders. That's 118 fewer deaths than the same period in 2024. This represents a historic 36% reduction and marks the lowest crime figures our nation has seen since 2014. Under the UNC government, strong police operations, enhanced law enforcement coordination, and the state of emergency measures are delivering real results for our citizens. Every police division across the country is seeing improvements, from Port of Spain to the Western and Northern divisions. This is what it looks like when government puts citizen safety first. We're not just talking about crime reduction, we're delivering it. World-class confidence. S&P reaffirms TNT's investment-grade credit rating.
You got S&P too. Reaffirm. Yeah? Our investment credit rating. Right? If you listen to the PNM, you'll swear Trinidad falling apart. If you listen to them, you cannot listen to them propagandists.
The world's leading credit rating agency has spoken. S&P Global Ratings has reaffirmed Trinidad and Tobago's investment-grade BBB rating, recognizing our favorable external position, strong external creditor standing, and substantial national assets, including the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. Under this government's careful economic management, TNT keeps its place among the region's most creditworthy nations. Stability today, prosperity tomorrow. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
And that is absolutely correct. Yeah? People want to talk all kind of talk, all kind of old talk.
When UNC wins, everybody wins.
All kind of old talk. Yeah? But the facts are there. The facts are there. Yeah, the facts are there. And the PNM don't want you all to hear those things, you know. They don't want you all to hear that. Yeah, and yeah, as you say that, boy. Steve just coming. Steve just coming to spread the PNM propaganda. Let me hear what you say there just now, eh? Yeah. Let me see what propaganda Steve spreading there. Here it is. Until you people see yourself as a sovereign nation, you will continue on in history as a tribal society while other nations progress in the 21st century. So, so, so Steve, so you are saying that for all the years that the PNM was in power, right? They saw our society as a tribal society because they've been in power the most, Tommy.
Correct.
If they've been in power the most, so Steve, wait now, boy. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance, you know. Look, Steve's statement. Wait, hold on, Alistair.
Yeah, sure.
Until you people see yourself as a sovereign nation. So, Steve, for the years the PNM was in power, did the supporters see us as a sovereign nation and a tribal society? Oh, so you're telling us that? You're telling us that your party is basically a tribal party because they're in power the longest. Alistair, go ahead. Welcome.
Yeah, good night to you, Professor Walsh and Uncle Tommy.
Good night.
Same to you.
Yeah. Well, how are you gentlemen tonight?
Quite good.
Nice. So Professor Wall Street. Now we celebrating Emancipation Saturday.
African emancipation. Don't forget the former changes.
But remember, we are the only country in the world that have African Emancipation Day. I checked that.
You sure
and
about
it's
that?
nowhere else on no other.
You sure
I'm
about
very
that?
sure about that.
No, I think you sure? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. We don't spread propaganda on this station. Not so
Right.
we speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
All right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So mental slavery is a very difficult thing. Is to get away from. Mental slavery. And that is what most of the how you call it, the PNM supporters, the grassroots supporters, are on mental sleep. Right? Because what went on here for the last 9 years and 8 months, because I just carried to the nearest point. 9 years and 8 months. Nobody complained. All these people who have complaints now about HGC, they have problems here and there. No, everybody stayed silent for 9 years and 8 months. Nobody came out and protest or said anything. And I'm certain about that. Right?
Alistair,
I am certain about that.
Alistair, I want to correct
Yes, sir.
on one thing you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
Several other countries celebrate Emancipation Day on or around August 1st, including Jamaica, Barbados, and Ghana. While Trinidad and Tobago was the first independent country to make it a national public holiday in 1985, many Caribbean and international nations now mark that day. So I just wanted to put that on the record.
Yeah, but what I was telling you is African Emancipation Day is not in no other part of the world have that, you know.
No,
except Trinidad and Tobago.
But they have Emancipation Day though.
Just Emancipation Day, yeah.
Yeah, and they changed Emancipation Day to African Emancipation Day. So I think
No. It's only Rowley did that.
Yeah, but I think it's the same day them celebrate.
No, you got it the same day, but the only person made that change to Africa.
All right.
When it was the election, Rowley did that.
Yes.
Just to see change out the people's minds.
Right. We are the only one of African in front of it.
Yeah, but they have no African in no other place. Everywhere else is Emancipation Day.
Correct. Emancipation. Correct.
I'm telling you, I could put I could put my neck on a block for that.
You're right about that. I thought you was talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like what he did with the steel pan on the money.
Yeah.
On our money. Right? That is close to election, he did that. He changed up the money and put the steel pan. But no other country in the world does accept our money. All the Eastern Caribbean is Eastern Caribbean money or US. So our money don't appear nowhere else. They reject it. Yeah, I don't miss him. I mean, I am not perfect, but I do my little checks.
No. I get it. It's just a little.
Yeah.
The difference between Emancipation Day and putting Africa in front of Emancipation.
Yeah, but we are the only country where we have African Emancipation Day. But all the other countries is just Emancipation Day. That's how it is. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so what they're doing is just fooling the black people here to vote. You see the vote bank.
Yeah.
The vote, what we just call the vote bank. And I am still puzzled why people get that kind of treatment and going back and voting them for years. But then, like I told you that is way back since 70 years the PNM in this country. Ruling 70 years.
Yeah.
Right. 70 years. And look, Lavantil East and West has never gone nowhere else but PNM. Right?
Most dilapidated conspiracy.
And the people and them just love what they're getting.
Yeah.
Because of the education status. They don't know the kind of money that's spending here. Because under Eric Williams, we were Little Dubai. And they lost the election in 1986, 33, when the country went broke. From Little Dubai to probably Haiti.
Alistair,
so we had no money.
Alistair, I don't understand something, bro. I don't understand how the PNM, black PNM supporters could support Auntie and them, you know? And when they hear what Genevieve Hadid said, you know? I don't understand that, bro. Can you help me with that?
But I don't think they care about that. So that's how their brain was, but you know, the brain was climatized to that kind of thinking, right? Because that's what the PNM told them Indian people ain't good. That is the problem. That is the problem. But I know a lot of people want to call in. So you all have a good night.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah.
But Wall Street.
Tommy, I don't understand it. Yeah.
I sent you an article. It says that
Right.
Trinidad don't have a crime problem. Trinidad have a cultural problem.
Yeah, I saw that. We do have, but can you give me a one sentence explanation?
Well, you're gonna listen to what I sent you, and you.
Yeah,
you
but Tommy,
conclusion.
if you having 620 something murders, that is a culture problem.
Basically, what they're saying is that these things happen because everybody just want to mind their business. Nobody wanted to be upfront and take responsibility for what's going on around them.
But Tommy, when they take responsibilities, you see what happens? When you take responsibilities, people threatening people on our phone call and you take responsibilities, you see what happens? Mr. Ruka, welcome.
Good night, Uncle Tom and Professor Wall. Professor, help me out with something here. Yeah. If you're born in Africa, because I know Africa are all different kind of color people, not just black people. It's white and it's red and it's all kind of thing. Which I don't know the PNMites in the African in Trinidad know. These, as we say, African Emancipation Day. A white man from South Africa, born in Africa. Anybody down here in Trinidad, born in Trinidad, is considered more African than he. Help me out with that. Waiting.
That's a good question.
How about good day?
Yes, indigenous Africans versus
That's
those
a
who.
good question. No, that's a good question.
Yep.
No, that's a great question.
Yeah, I would say they are indigenous, and there are those who migrated, who came in later.
So, but is he saying like if you're born in Africa, you more of an African than a black person born in Trinidad?
No,
You know what I'm saying? Or is he ask? That's what he asking.
not because the cat made the young in a oven is a bread.
That's a good question. I don't think about that a little more. Southwestern, welcome.
Good night again, everybody. Uncle Tom, Professor. Yeah, Sherry Life. So, Uncle Tommy, between me and you, I don't want Professor here to say. Professor is a African American. He's not a Trinidad African. He's a Afro American now. So that is the point you get to that. So you born in Trinidad, but you're living in America. You become America is Afro American. Yeah. So he's an Afro American, not an African Trinidadian.
Afro Trinidad.
Yeah, no, he's a African in Trinidad. No, but I'll call back because I'll think the next hour because I want to say something on the emancipation.
Okay, cool. Thank you. You know, Tommy, I really don't want to get into if you're born in Africa. Is more African than a black person who born in Trinidad or Barbados or Guyana and all that kind of thing. You know, that's just separating. That's just separation, man. I don't want to get into that. I really don't want to get into that. It's a good question, but at the end of the day, Tommy, at the end of the day, right, Tommy? It doesn't matter where you go. If you're an African who born in Africa, is a Trinidadian black who born in Trinidad, let us say America is the great equalizer. When you come here, Tommy, right, it's one thing that us consider you. One. You don't consider you a Trinidadian or they don't consider you a Kenyan or a Nigerian, you know. Because when you're going and fill out the form, they don't have Afro-Trinidadian or a Kenyan African, right, or Afro-Kenyan, right? They just have black, right? When they're doing the census, let me see what is the categories in the census. Let me see something. I want to see something. I did this before, you know. You are welcome.
Yeah, short and sweet. If it's one thing I want the African people to know, the African PNM people, because I have a lot of Indians who's PNM too. But I want the African PNM people to answer this question. Is the CPEP and the URP a job or is it a program? Because the way how they're talking since Kamala coming to government, a lot of people lost their job. I don't know who is the a lot of people, right? Because as far as I hear, they're saying is this European CPEP lost a job, and because of this government, the contractors lose a job, and them didn't care about how much money they're getting for the day, you know, because them could not take that money to go to the bank to get a loan. So all I ask the right thinking PNMites, is it a job or a program? And last thing before I go, and is to hear how they just talk about the Indian people. The Indian people know to speak the Hindi and thing. I want to ask the African who always washing them out on the Indian people. could they speak their African language since it is both so much they are Africans? Can they speak their language and do they know where they originally came from Africa? Like how the Indians would know that they come from India. They could point out exactly where in Africa they came from, or could they speak the African language? That is all I ask. And it's nothing racist. Yeah.
Beulah, I respect you and I love you as a person, but I find what you're asking is out of order. For the mere reason that the circumstances under which the African existed and came to the New World are quite different to what occurred with the East Indian. So it's not comparable.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a logical question because if they want to talk about the Indians so much, I clearly would ask them that. I mean, I mean to pass judgment on them or anything like that. But if they could condemn the Indian people and say this and that and lagoon and all kind of thing, then I simply ask a question, you know.
Any intelligent person would not lower themselves unless they're really picking up somebody.
It's true,
They wouldn't go down.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I don't think you right thinking black people, right?
Yeah.
Just do that kind of thing. It's only to me it's certain PNM supporters when they listen to what them people saying on the podium, on the platform, all they want to do is to echo that type of sentiment. But I don't think
I would consider people who go that low to be ignorant.
Right. That's why we always
support
education is expensive. Try ignorance. I think they are.
Yes.
And Beulah, mind you, there's a lot of black people who are supporting the UNC.
I know. That was the PNM. Yeah.
Right. That's what I said.
PNMites.
You right thinking black people, right? Who supporting the UNC? They're not into that type of thinking. They're not into that type of, racial thinking. At the end of the day, they want a government that's going to do right by the people, especially the people who are the bottom of the basement. Especially those
correct,
people. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Beulah.
Yeah. I think, Tommy, they are right thinking. Yeah.
I think it's persons of all.
Hold on, Mr. Tommy, go ahead. Hold on. Go ahead, Tommy.
They are right thinking persons of all ethnic persuasions who don't look down on other people.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Ruka.
Yeah, the only point where I was trying to get to if a white man come here born in Africa, and he come here and he meet an ordinary black Trinidadian here, where we got the African roots of it, are you considered more African than he? Understand where I'm coming from? Because it's Egyptians, where I call it all kind of people in Africa with different color. So when Rowley put in the black, but what? So when Rowley put in the black part in the African, it ain't making sense. Because a white man could come down here in the emancipation, they born in Africa, live in Africa, and you can say you is more African than he because you're black. So we don't know where you're celebrating. A lot of them know where they're celebrating. Yeah.
Mr. Ruka.
Hold on. Where, Tommy?
Mr. Ruka, they are indigenous and they are those who are what you call transplant. So you can describe yourself as an African because of your birthright or because of your heritage. And that's how we have to look at it.
Yeah, but Tommy, that black people in this country just say that if all is African, why don't they go back to Africa? You know what I'm saying? You have to say if all is African, all go back to Africa then.
It's the same as in the United States. They tell us you coconuts go back to.
Right? They call us coconuts. Let's take this break, folks. We're going to take a quick break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. You know, our number 20 books, our number 3 coming up. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walshit, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, like, and share WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. 973-609-6509. And as soon as you join us, please share the live. We thank you.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE. We originate, not imitate.
You want to take this and shove it up your ass.
Asking, who leak it? Who talking? Who listening? Somebody asking, who opposing? Who defending? Who quaking? Somebody asking.
Somebody get them bullets in the head. Our time is over. What? We are supporters of PNM. We had too much under them. Oh God, where's Georgia? Where all these people open their blasted mouths and talk?
I can't applaud a private line finding itself in public time. Who breached the trust? We need to know, because tomorrow whose call will show. But once the curtain open wide, the words themselves can never hide. Now the nation listening close to every sentence that was spoke. One name call out from the line. Where is Stuart? I wonder why. Auntie, your mouth too stink. Now poor Stuart to sing. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language is so divine. Auntie, you went too far. You go make everybody lose their visa. Auntie, you went too far. Go make me switch me water. Hey. Calling people by their race. Never put this country in a better place. Mixed doctrine, baby, one family tree. Respect is how it always should be. Debate the issues, that's your right. But don't let hatred steal the light. The office deserve respect as well. No matter who the voters tell. Auntie, you went too far. Why you disrespect the Prime Minister? Auntie, you went too far. Bullet to head, not we ministers. Auntie, you went too far. That kind of language
Get up your heart.
Hold on. Cool your temper. Cool your tone. I just want all you to know one thing. When it comes to certain politicians, I don't care for them. Penny, I don't care for she. Oh, I don't care for he. Dolly, I don't care for she. Stewarty, I don't care for he. For 9 long years they sit in the chairs. Country get bruised and nobody care. Crime run wild, money gone astray. Now they in opposition, everybody have something to say. They talking solution morning, noon and night. But when they had power, nothing wasn't right. Economy sinking, people living in fear. Now all of a sudden everybody's an engineer. Penny talking like she have the plan. But where that plan was when Rolly was the man. Marvin, I don't care for he. Scotland, I don't care for he. Regis, I don't care for she. I don't care for them. Manning shouting from the back of the line, explaining today what he forget in 9. Marvin talking safety, crime and control. But when he was there, crime take a toll. They posting videos, plenty long speech explaining now what they couldn't reach. They hoping people memory short, but suffering though erase so fast. They had the chance, they had the rain, and leave the country in social pain. Marvin, I don't care for he. Kareem, I don't care for he. Hans, I don't care for he. The opposition, I don't care for them. You all left the country in a mess and expect it to be cleaned up in 8 months. Delusional. I don't care for she. Calm. I don't care for he. Dolly. I don't care for she. Stewarty. I don't care for he. PNM.
This is the end.
I don't care for them.
We are not going to be disclosing our public finances. We have never disclosed our public finances.
Everybody talking, everybody want to know how the money reach so high, how the project grow. The courts say bring the records, let the people know. If the books are balanced, let the paper show. If the answer's simple, let the whole world know. Who financed that building in town? What went wrong? Who looking like the clown? Why work stop in town? If everything clean, why the frown? Why the court asking questions now? Who financed that building in town? The people want answers now. They talking donations, supporters and friends, fundraisers held from beginning to end. But people still wondering, hoping to see how every dollar add up honestly. The nation watching every single move. Now the paperwork have a point to prove. Who financed that building in town? What went wrong? Who looking like the clown? Why work stop in town? If everything clean, then show it around. Answer the questions without a frown. Who financed that building in town? Let transparency wear the crown. No judgment, no accusation, just questions waiting on explanation. The people deserve transparency. The truth will always tell its own story. Jail, 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 jail. Jail, 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 jail. Jail, 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 jail. Jail, jail, jail.
When you try to tell us that policy house, the financing for policy house has been through Tulum, sugarcake, and cars, it's kind of hard to believe that.
Want
No
to know
audio.
who financed that building in Tong, Tommy? Yeah, it's back now. The people want to know who financed that building in Tong. Simple. Straightforward. Plain talk, bad manners.
True.
Yeah, nothing wrong that the people explain your wealth. If all you sell one set of cars and things, explain your wealth. Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good night, Mr. Hanson. Good night, Mr. Tommy. Good night, all the callers, success, all the viewers. Happy to say. You know, and here that NCW who do them music videos and I'm not me.
Yeah, no, I was telling
You understand? Yeah, that's me. Because you know I ain't really know too much about the story now and I don't want to fabricate nothing when I write in it to cause problem for the channel now. Remember that you finished that thing, you know? So it has certain people on the chat get offended by that talk where you was now talking. But when the 1% call, the Prime Minister, the C word, they had nothing to say about that. You understand? They are fighting. But let me tell you what is the problem in Trinidad and Tobago. The problem in Trinidad and Tobago with the sycophants, we just call them, we play them sycophants, they don't take responsibility and accountability. You telling me not one of them could call and say PNM do a shabby work and PNM neglect them, they will never say that. Anytime you're talking about anything and it involves the PNM, no, we don't go down the politics. No, we don't go down the politics. But when it was the other foot, yeah, they talk about things that happened 15 years ago, they still was talking about it. And you see, that is the problem in Trinidad, the accountability. Because let me tell you something, if you vote for our government and government not doing something after 5 years for you, you have all rights to speak out about it, but they don't do that. And all they just do is come here. And you know, they want to help you. Mr. Anslem and Mr. Tom and everyone, all who's the people who highlighting what not doing correct now. And it's all the people who vote for PNM, all the PNM stronghold. The one in San Fernando, the one in San Fernando where you're showing that building, that PNM, you know.
What are them?
And why it is like that? And for the past 10 years, you couldn't speak out and you couldn't down tools or you couldn't protest or you're not highlighting nothing to show them they'll be accountable for what they're doing. Now, after 10 years, everything is HGC problem, everything is the UNC problem, the minister not coming. I even hear that talk. They want ministers to be on come out every day and walk on the road. When PNM was in power, they used to walk the streets. Raul say he voted in the Martin, he don't know one person. And it's not a racist problem in Trinidad now. All we have to do is just hold people in power who get paid in our taxpayers' money accountable for the nuclear. You telling me, Mr. Hanson, before I go, that Venezuelans come here just recently and living better than a lot of Trinidad, yes?
Correct. Yep.
I watching some videos on YouTube of them Venezuelans driving, them Venezuelans shopping, them Venezuelans at stores, food place and all kind of thing. But you telling me what? Man, it's sad, but all right, look on this now.
Thank you. And you see the thing about it, Tommy, is that at some point in time, Tommy, you know, a race that's taught to hate itself and love the world would become its own oppressor. Let me repeat that. Dr. Claude Anderson states, a race that's taught to hate itself and love the world will become its own oppressor. And that is exactly what happened with the PNM supporters. That's exactly what happened. Now, the PNM supporters just get upset, just get very upset about any time I play this. But sometimes, Tommy, the only way you could reach people sometimes is to shock them.
Shock and awe.
Yes, yes. That's the only way you could reach them sometimes. You understand? You can't pity wrong people at the house. You understand? You have to spray water on them. Yes, spray water on them.
After you're done watching this, you will start to question your entire life. So this bizarre experiment exposed something very wild about human behavior. Scientists put 5 monkeys in a room. In the middle of the room, a ladder. And at the top of the ladder, bananas. Every time one of the monkeys tried climbing the ladder to grab the bananas, the scientists sprayed all of them with freezing cold water. So naturally, after a while, the monkeys learned. Touch the ladder, everybody suffers. So they stopped trying. But then the scientists did something really weird. They removed one monkey and replaced it with a brand new one. Now, obviously, the new monkey sees bananas and thinks, jackpot! So it runs for the ladder. But before it can even reach the bananas, the other monkeys start to pull it back down. Eventually, the new monkey learns, don't touch the ladder, even though it never got sprayed with cold water. Then they replaced another monkey until eventually none of the original monkeys were left, meaning none of the monkeys in that room had ever actually experienced the punishment, and yet none of them would touch the ladder. Why? Because that's just how things were done. Sound familiar? Because a lot of people are living by rules right now that they never question. Limits that they have accepted, not because they're true, but because nobody ever asked why. Where are you staying limited right now and never stop to question?
And you see, Tommy, that is like CPEP, man. You threaten one person when the PNM was in power. You threaten them and say, listen, if all you do this, if you don't do this, you're going to lose your work, you know. You're going to lose your work. And that one person that's being threatened, all the other people who hear it, and say, boy, not me, boy. Boy, all they having a meeting in Woodford Square. We had to go. You understand? That is the thought experiment for you to start to think critically. Now, when the new party come in and trying to uplift your standard of living, you have been living in the sub-basement so long, and suffering so much, that when they want to uplift your standard of living, Tommy, you revolting against that. You don't want that. You don't want that from them. You don't want them to uplift your standard of living. Leave me in the sub-basement. Let the people who look like me keep me in the sub-basement. But you coming to want to start to uplift my standard of living? Nah, I don't want that. Sad. I want Philip and him to go up in Chumaka Clavantil. Go up in Chumaka Clavantil to do. Since we're doing all them building on them, go up in Chumaka Clavantil. It's a 4 planning up there. The one burn down that they did over, right? They did that one over, and then it had 3 others. Them thing must even see a paint in a decade. They must even know what a paintbrush look like under the PNM. But let's listen to this emancipation here, boy. Let's listen to this. What happened there, boy?
No audio.
Okay. Let's see that on my phone. Yeah, I know. Somehow, hold on, let me see if I have it on my phone. Let me see. Somehow, that didn't record. Let me see.
PM leads African Emancipation Day tribute at Diplomatic Center. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar today joined members of the Diplomatic Corps, government officials, and staff of the Office of the Prime Minister in commemorating African Emancipation Day 2026 at the Diplomatic Center in St. Anne's. The ceremony honored the enduring legacy of African emancipation while celebrating the resilience, culture, and lasting contributions of people of African descent to Trinidad and Tobago's development. The event also reaffirmed the nation's commitment to unity, equality, and the preservation and celebration of its rich cultural heritage. PM.
So that happened today, Tommy. So I always have to go to the, I always have to keep that, Tommy, just in case, eh? Sometimes, when these things decide they want to work. You understand?
Yeah.
But folks, let's go to another accomplishment by the government. Yeah? Let's go to other accomplishments. If you think it's only that, there's more to There's more. Yeah? Because they just think they want to know what they're doing. What they're doing. Listen to what they're doing. Listen. So so Patty and all of them could say, hey, they ain't doing nothing. What they doing? The Prime Minister, she hard at work. That's what it is. She's hard at work, getting things done.
When UNC wins, everybody wins. New cargo vessel for the Sea Bridge, bigger capacity, no extra cost. The MV Golden Carrier completed its maiden Trinidad Tobago voyage. Port Authority Chairman Dr. Rodney Ramroop is.
Did you all hear much about that? They don't want you all to hear about that. They don't want all to hear about that. They don't want you all to hear about that.
Calling it one of the most superior cargo boats in this country's history. Here's what it means for Tobago. 240 passengers, 74 more than the vessel it replaces. 70 cabins, a nurse station, a crew children's play area, berthed smoothly and without incident on both ends of the trial. NIDCO confirms no additional cost to the taxpayer and similar cargo capacity. From our experience, looking at how the vessel maneuvered and berthed today, I must say it was quite good. Andre Caseman, Assistant Technical Superintendent, Port Authority. When the previous vessel came off for maintenance, NIDCO had the option to walk away. Instead, it kept the service running and got Tobago more capacity for the same money. Commercial sailings begin shortly. The schedule will be released soon. Government services came straight to Ecclesville, no travel required. Residents of Ecclesville didn't have to travel to town this weekend. Town came to them. At the Ecclesville Presbyterian School, MP for Myaro Nicholas Morris brought together a one-stop shop of government agencies under one roof.
You know, one-stop shop of government agencies under one roof. One-stop shop. They not go to Port of Spain. One-stop shop. Yeah?
Eastern Regional Health Authority, NAMDEVCO, Agricultural Development Bank, TT Connect the Cocoa Board. Ecclesville is a key agricultural community within this constituency, and one of the key priorities is to provide support to farmers. That is why today we are very pleased to have brought these government services to the Ecclesville community. MP Morris, TT Connect helped residents register for gate and e-tax on the spot. As customer service specialist Catherine Paul put it, these engagements bring support directly to people who can't easily get to a government office. And this is only the beginning. More outreach sessions are planned right across the Myaro constituency. Access shouldn't depend on your postcode. 1,022 pounds of waste pulled from our mangroves, with the minister in the mud. On Saturday, Minister of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries Ravi Radaram waded into the mosquito-thick mangroves of the Kinupia River alongside scores of volunteers, forestry division officers, and environmental groups, and they hauled out 1,022 pounds of plastic bottles, glass, and domestic garbage tangled in the mangrove roots. This isn't just a cleanup. The Coroni swamp covers over 5,000 hectares and holds all three of our native mangrove species. It's a natural filter, a carbon sink, a nursery for marine life, and home to the scarlet ibis that visitors fly across the world to see. Speech balloon during periods of heavy rainfall, debris is washed into the mangroves where the root systems trap the waste, preventing it from entering the ocean. It is a buffer zone, a filtration zone, and one that helps maintain the health of the entire ecosystem. Minister Radaram. The minister is calling on more NGOs, environmental groups, and tour operators to partner with the ministry on similar exercises. The Forestry Division has also increased game warden numbers to protect our wildlife. Leadership means showing up. Trinidad's future secured. TNT joins Global Cyber Defense Network. Our nation just took a major step forward in protecting critical infrastructure and keeping our citizens safe online. Trinidad and Tobago has officially joined the Latin American and Caribbean Cyber Competence Center, LAC4, connecting us to a dynamic network of regional and European cybersecurity experts. This partnership strengthens our defenses against growing cyber threats to government systems, businesses, and everyday citizens. Minister of Homeland Security Roger Alexander emphasized, cybersecurity is no longer just an IT issue, it's a matter of national security that affects everyone. With access to specialized training, advanced policy dialogue, and practical collaboration opportunities, TNT is demonstrating forward-thinking leadership in protecting our economy, our data, and our digital future. Mothers, your workplace rights are getting stronger. Great news for working mothers. The UNC government is preparing new legislation to provide greater workplace support for breastfeeding mothers. This means more time, more support, and better accommodation for nursing mothers in the workplace. But that's not all. After discussions dating back to 2017, we're also reviving the Breast Milk Bank project with support from PAHO and international partners. This critical initiative will help vulnerable newborns access life-saving donated breast milk. Women's health, family welfare, government action. When UNC wins, everybody wins.
Take off the whole Red WZYE wardrobe, Pierce.
So you see,
The age attack exposes you again. An editorial by Professor Wall Street.
Not yet.
Pierce Robinson is at it again.
Wait.
This time he hides behind a follower highlight, elevating one Simeon Mahabir's supposedly serious question about political leadership, retirement.
My bad. Not yet for that. Not yet.
Have you ever noticed that the old people's iPhone storage is always...
Not yet for that editorial, Tommy. But that was just, we gave you 5 first, and we give you another 5. Right? Yeah. Mr. Florida.
I listen, boy, you see the man who played that, I didn't even know that was going on.
Yeah, all them things going on.
And I didn't even know that. I just look at YouTube now, really going to the pan, and I never hear none of them other station playing that. But you know which one I like the most? You see people from my area who go for a spin again.
Yeah, that's an excellent initiative, man.
That is what I be talking about. That is the congestion on the road also.
Yeah.
Every constituency is supposed to have that. How you could be in my area and have to even to go for a spin to do your business?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. And I always just be talking about that. And you see Mr. Ansem, you see when you have a government who know about thinking forward for the 22nd century, you see the difference in people's life. Look on this line.
Thank you. Yeah. Patricia Weed, how you like that? 10 Patricia. 10 initiatives. How you like that? How you like that, Patricia Weed? Dr. Samuel.
A pleasure good again to each and every one in Jesus' name. Yeah, Professor. And you forget. Tell Patricia, weed. We ain't giving nobody 4 trees and 30 grams here. We planting the corn. Everybody don't want to plant the corn. They want to ready ban. We planting the corn so we can feed the fowl and the duck and the chicken, the pigs. So we would have to spend foreign exchange to buy corn from outside Patricia Weed. You forget that part. And we start to plant, the same chana, what it is called chana. Chickpea, and maize. Right, we planted that down here in a pilot program. It was successful, right? It was successful, so we're going to expand it again. But you see, when they're talking all this other narrative to try to put a smoke screen, no, I want to take my time and ask them. When Rowley walked the Obia and bring the 700 people from Ghana to get them, thank God for the Tobagonian fishermen, and then they cut the hex. Then he went back and he brings 14 in a boat and he take a soldier. Yeah? They can't find him up to now. He disappeared. But that was on that spell, Professor. The PNM had a supporters on that spell. Because you can tell me you're smelling, you're seeing, eh? And you know that is dirtiness? Nah, boy. But you know what I want to ask the African Emancipation Committee? All these years, all they existed, all they fit and proper purpose is what? And yet still, all they quiet and ain't talking out that the African diaspora, the less fortunate, the underprivileged, is seeing trouble. And they're only telling all them votes for this government, you'll make all their life better. No, you hate private citizens. Saying that what? You see, we get too much. And Rowley self said with him out. He had to make the rich richer to bring up the poor somewhere, some find a means to bring up the poor one. But let's make the rich richer. And the some who fall in that category say, we get too much. We get too much. So you see when Patricia Weed and them fellas, no, God, look at you show next man tutu. I mean, whatever it called. Them fellas are them supposed to go and ask Marvin and them. Right? The $5 billion and they want to raise, we rate our electricity and water and give the big boys and them cheaper water, cheaper gas. The government drop gas by $1. You know, it has no effect. But when the PNM raises by $1, everybody bothered. You see, kind of stupid is what they say. But the nice thing about it, since you bring up everything, Professor, I want to ask them, just make sure they had a receipt for all this expenditure in all the building in their house and stop fooling African people. All the African people, we trying every day and night. But I don't know if they say happy emancipation or what. It's 500 years and counting. And yet still, the symptom of what the Portuguese and the Spanish and them do to your great forefathers and them, had them in that kind of bondage in modern time. People going to the moon. Instead of sitting down here in Trinidad and talking to professor in America, technology had come a long way. Or they try and come a better way and upgrade all stuff. Come out from the analog situation and still go a little passionate or a little digital stuff. Or they still in the analog age. Come out of that and don't let all the brothers keep all it on like this one on the screen there. To say that's stupid is to keep all it on. But anyway, I want to say openly tonight on this program, Professor, thanks once more again to the right-thinking citizens of the PNM who turned their back on Dakabal and walk away from them to let them see and expose them what the true color was. And a pleasant good night and happy Emancipation Day. And let me really be emancipated.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Tommy, your partner Steve D says, well, you can be thankful that the PNM in government conceived the idea of Point Lisas and Atlantic LNG to monetize gas. It provided foreign exchange. And Steve, many people are very happy about that. But Steve, you miss out the one part was very important. Dr. Ed Williams says, Tommy, correct me if I'm wrong, to the children, your education was in your school bag?
The future of the nation is in the school bag of the children.
Right. But you see the problem, what Dr. Ed Williams and them did to us? They gave us half a school bag. Half a school bag. When I say half a school bag, they gave us junior sec. So we could go to school half a day. I could just imagine, Tommy, If boy, for some reason, my mother, God rest her soul, did not decide to pick us, Tommy, pick us up, and brought us to the United States of America, I wonder, boy, with that miseducation I had under the PNM, what would I have been, boy? I ask myself that every day. Because remember, Tommy, it was like 5 of us in a 2-bedroom apartment in Chumaka Clavantil. 5, eh? 5 of us. We had a double-decker bed. You remember them double-decker bed, Tommy?
Yep.
2 at the bottom, 2 at the top, and my sister was over on her bed by herself. And my mother was in the next room. 2-bedroom apartment. Just imagine. Yeah? And you know what people go say? Yeah, well, is the PNM get you that? Is the PNM get you that? Yeah, the PNM also give us miseducation too. I could imagine what I would have been. So, Steve, you are right about that. But what about the other really important things? Tommy, you remember the other day we talked to Gary Aboud? Gary Aboud said he went to one of them prestigious schools. And he didn't get there because he was the brightest bulb in the box. He got there because of his parents. So there could have been a little poor black disadvantaged male or female from Lavantil and environs who should have taken that spot, but he get it. And you hear it? You hear them? Yeah, yeah. Patty, listen to this. Maybe I wasn't here when this played, Patty. You and Stevie. I want to hear your opinion on this. You and Stevie. What is your opinion on this? Listen to what she said. Listen to what she said. Listen.
I know. Our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Patty, you and Steve hear that? Let me play it again for you guys. Because sometimes you guys don't hear, Listen to this. Our time is over. We had too much under them. Right? They couldn't give the Lavantil to Washington Empowerment Center. But you hear what I'm saying? Them, you hear what I'm saying? This is their voice, and this is not Uncle Tommy and Washington or AI, That is their voice, Listen to it again. Listen to it.
I know. Our time is over. Our time is over.
Sorry about that. Our time is over. Listen.
I know. Our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
We are supporters of the PNM. We had too much under them. And yet, Tommy, them same poor black disadvantaged people was against yours truly for trying to get that building on Independence Square and Duncan Street. All of them on the Mugabe station. All of them hosts there. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Well, what again he that building for? And hear them? Hear them? And don't forget, the former, the man who stated he could be the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago, his words, not mine, says he have no problem making them richer, so them go create opportunities for the poor black disadvantaged people. I wonder if Patricia will remember that. I wonder if Ulrich from the Leaning Tower of Pizza remember that. I wonder if the Waffler remember that. I wonder if Steve,
And the effort was to empower them, not yours, because yours, you don't have to worry about your offspring.
Yep. But let me play this editorial before we go, folks. Listen to this editorial. And this is our fella. Tommy, I don't know everybody. I don't know. Listen to this editorial. I like this editorial too bad, but I like it myself these days. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Red Balizé wardrobe piece. Take off the whole Red Balizé wardrobe piece. The age attack exposes you again. An editorial by Professor Wall Street. Pierce Robinson is at it again. This time he hides behind a follower highlight, elevating one Simeon Mahabeer's supposedly serious question about political leadership, retirement age, and the responsibility of those entrusted with shaping a country's long-term future. Strip away the polite packaging, and everyone can see the target. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar, age 74, is too old. That is the whole point of the post. But here is the question Robinson never asks, because his politics will not let him. If a leader's age is now a serious national concern, why did he never once run this analysis on Dr. Keith Rowley, who is 76, older than Kamla, and led this country for a full decade? The silence answers itself. Robinson has no principle about age. He has a target, and the target always wears yellow. It is not just the red P&M Balize tutu showing this time. It is the Balize underwear, the Balize sunglasses, and the Balize pallet man slippers too. Here are 10 reasons the entire costume needs to come off. 1. He never questioned Rowley's age for 10 years. Keith Rowley was born in 1949 and governed Trinidad and Tobago from 2015 to 2025, leaving office at 75. Kamla Persad-Bissessar, born in 1952, is 74. If age genuinely disqualifies a leader from shaping a country's long-term future, Rowley was the older man in the chair for an entire decade. And Robinson raised the question exactly 0 times. A concern that appears only when the UNC is in office is not a concern. It is a weapon painted red. 2. The world's democracies are led by people Kamla's age and far older. Donald Trump, whom Robinson's own P&M quotes eagerly, is 80. Brazil's Lula is in his 80s. Cameroon's Paul Biya is 93. King Salman and Mahmoud Abbas are 90. The current US presidency, the largest economy on earth, is run by a man 6 years Kamla's senior. If 74 is too old to lead a nation, Robinson had better start filing serious questions about half the planet. He won't, because the number was never the issue. The party was. 3. He launders a personal attack through a follower. The cheapest trick in the propagandist kit: put the smear in someone else's mouth, then highlight it. By framing Mahabeer's question as the serious concern of an ordinary citizen, Robinson gets to run an age-based attack on the Prime Minister while keeping his own fingerprints off it. That is not commentary. That is ventriloquism with a Balize puppet.
4. He dresses a hit job in the language of statesmanship. Notice the vocabulary: responsibility, long-term future, those entrusted. It is engineered to sound high-minded and non-partisan. But high-minded language in service of a one-sided attack is just propaganda in a suit. Real concern about leadership and succession would apply to every party and every leader. Robinson's applies to precisely one. 5. Age was a virtue when his side had the gray hairs. For a decade, experience and seniority was sold to the country as Rowley's great asset: the seasoned geologist, the veteran statesman. The moment the older leader is on the UNC bench, that same seniority is rebranded as decrepitude. You cannot celebrate experience when it wears yellow and condemn it when it wears the other color. That is not analysis. That is a double standard with a party card.
6. He offers no standard, no cutoff, no principle, just a target. If Robinson genuinely believes there should be a retirement age for leadership, let him state it plainly. What is the number? Does it apply to Rowley, to Trump, to every future P&M leader? He will never commit. because a real principal would bind his own side too. He wants the insinuation without the accountability. That is the tale of a propagandist, not a thinker.
7. His problem above all is the size of his own ego. Pierce Robinson genuinely believes he is the brightest bulb in the box. Picture the box: 12 bulbs, 11 rated at 50 watts, and Pierce convinced he alone is the 1000-watt. He is so certain of his own brilliance that it never occurs to him to ask whether his serious questions would survive being applied to his own side. A man that impressed with himself never audits his own hypocrisy, because in his mind, he doesn't have any.
8. He mistakes his own bias for objective analysis. Robinson presents his output as sober, disinterested examination. But this is a man who reportedly believes that when he sits on the toilet, he produces flowers and perfume. That is the level of his self-regard. When someone thinks that highly of himself, he cannot tell the difference between a fair analysis and a partisan attack because he assumes everything he produces must be sweet-smelling by definition. The country can smell the difference even when he can't. 9. He counts on his followers not doing the arithmetic. The entire post depends on readers feeling that 74 sound old without ever comparing it to Raoul Lee's 76 or to the ages of the world leaders his own party admires. The facts are one Google search away and they dismantle him instantly. A man who bets that his audience won't check is not informing them. He is managing them.
10. This is the pattern, not the exception. First, the tariff post, where he buried the fact that Trinidad and Tobago negotiated its rate down. Now, the age post, where he buries the fact that his own former leader was older still. It is the same move every time. Find an angle that wounds Kamla, amputate every fact that complicates it, and dress the remainder as concern. Once you see the pattern, everything Robinson writes against the UNC government must be read with a heavy pinch of red Balizé salt.
In conclusion, so here is the plain truth, one more time. Age is not a scandal. It is a fact of life shared by Kamla Prasad Bissessar, by Keith Raouli, who is older than her, by Donald Trump, who is older than both, and by leaders of great nations across the world. The only scandal is a commentator who discovers serious questions about a leader's age the instant that leader belongs to the party he opposes, while spending 10 years in total silence about the older man on his own side. That is not truth spoken to power, that is a costume. And Pierce, at this point, the costume is complete. The red Balizé tutu, the Balizé underwear, the Balizé sunglasses, and the Balizé palletman slippers, all of it. Take the whole outfit off. Climb down off the 1000-watt pedestal, and until you can ask your serious questions of your own side as readily as you ask them of Kamla, flowers, perfume, ego, and all. The country is entitled to read every word you write with a heavy pinch of red Balizé salt. Robinson continues to echo the words of PNM Chairman Marvelous Marvin Gonzalez. Every member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. Take off the...
So there you have it, Tommy Boy. I wouldn't lie to you all. I personally enjoy writing about that fella because that fella believes that he's the brightest bulb in the box. You understand?
He's consistent.
Yeah. He believes that. Yeah, he consistent. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice notes. Let me see if I have any voice notes here. Put your closing comments in the chat. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Uh,
Good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out here. Here now, Saturday is Emancipation Day, and some of the things that I am reading on these chats, this chat, from some of these PNMites, they are not emancipated, you know. They are not emancipated. Their mind is still chained up, right? Cussing African people for supporting the UNC. So it's okay for Indians, East Indians, the honest Indians, right, to support the PNM. That's all right. But Africans must not support the PNM. Sorry, Africans must not support the UNC. You see? And then they call telling themselves that they are emancipated. I'm not seeing it at all. And I want to tell Kehoe Gordon, you keep making lists every night about who leave the UNC and if the UNC still yellow is the code. Well, here what? How come you're not talking about Star Girl? Star Girl looking for Stuart and not Penny. Eh? You're afraid to address that because all you know is true. All you know what it is happening. You don't want to admit it. Why Rowley after the 11-9 and then the 20 votes putting Stuart as the Prime Minister. All you see now why it was done. But all you don't want to admit that. But you only study to make lists about who's still in the UNC and who not still in the UNC. Who want to go let them go? Who want to make video and battle the Prime Minister and everybody, let them go right ahead. And then when you see they ignoring them, they want to go on every radio station and cuss. Nobody taking them on. Nobody taking them on. And when you see, they have a lot of things to emancipate themselves from. And one of the things they should start with is distinct thinking. And that is a term, Wall Street, that is used in anonymous groups. It is called distinct thinking when you're blaming everybody else for your downfall. Thanks a lot, Wall Street, and have a good night. Good night again, Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. You know, there are some people you don't even want to give a drop of oxygen to, but sometimes you have to address the issue. Imagine this washed up wannabe empty dustbin they call Michaela Pandey talking about when the government don't have answers, they pull out the race card. What she think is a PNM she talking about or what? But we have to remind people she's a PNMB team. She know what PNM used to be doing. So she come now to drop it on the UNC. But you know what I found very, very interesting? As a wannabe politician, somebody who want to run this country, right? She did not address what Stargirl said. She didn't address it at all, about bullet to the head and bullet will fly and this, that, and the other. Not a word in English or Spanish was said about what it is that lady said. But you come to talk about Mrs. Pasapi's response to her. Look, Michaela, just go and plant some yam and get out of your face. We really don't want to hear from you. You're disgusting and you're irrelevant just like Penny. Thanks a lot, Wall Street.
Thank you. I think they want to two other voices.
Professor, the UNC government can give the people ham, lamb, and jam. They want everything right away, but they were all quiet and happy to accept the last 10 years of PNM corruption, neglect, and crime.
Thank you, Trinity. Where is that except that? Appearance in walls like classical use and yams and cassava and yam. You don't get that by me. Oh, God. Captain C was. He passed by people say, yard cassava, yard forward. Yeah, I don't know if you will get that right? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Hey, look, Patty Wheat say, well, shit, you're too damn fake. What that means to me? What fake about? Because I'm talking the truth? Eh? Eh, Patty? You don't like to hear the truth? Patty, why you don't put one thing that I say that's wrong. Do you remember one thing now? Huh? That's fake news. You know, yeah, give me one thing. All right, let me see if I have one more video here before we go. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Yeah, boy. I had a good one day, boy. But I had to play that one on Sunday. Senator Naked. Yeah. I had to play that one on Sunday. And I have a next one day too, boy. I go play that one on Sunday too. Yeah, we go get them two on Sunday. Let me see if I have any more inside of here. Capitan say, Walls, I hear Brechin Castle have a solar current wasting. I know that, right? Jenny says, well said, Anna. Okay. Yeah. I was looking to see if I have any more of them. Let me see here. No, not there. I think I played the other two it had over here. Let me see. Oh, yeah, we don't have no time for that. Yeah, but Patricia Weed, you and Steve D and all you.
I know our time is over. Our time is over. What we do for our time to be over? We are supporters of PNM. That is why they say it. We had too much under them.
Yeah, we are supporters of the PNM. We had too much under them. I don't know. Tommy, I really don't know how the PNM supporters could listen to that and be happy to hear that type of statement, and them living in the sub-basement. You know what I'm saying? It's like their socio-economic status have not improved for the 10 years the PNM was in power. A whole decade. You would expect things to get a little better. You would expect that. But the things get better for you all, and you all want to talk. That Laventil to Washington Empowerment Center would have improved things. Yeah, I kill up on this. I don't have time to do editorials and all of them. I'll be honest with you. You know, Tommy, because if I do editorial and all of them, it's all day, Tommy. It's all day. All right. Tommy, you ready?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Last evening I said flexibility is the key to stability. And that was by John Wooden. Tonight I said be flexible, but stick to your principles. And that's from Eleanor Roosevelt. She says, be flexible, but stick to your principles. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you must become the change you want to see. However, if you look at the mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Where it's too wet, stay dry. Where it's too dry, too hot, stay cool. We'll see each other on Sunday. Till then, happy African liberation to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. African emancipation, my bad. Happy emancipation to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. We'll see you all on Sunday, God willing. Be safe. Good night.
Folks, we're going to take that quick break, and when we come back, I'm going to give you my closing comment, and we're going to get your closing quotes and comments as well. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you, and here's my closing.
As long as your heart is clean, don't fear anything. Let them gossip. Let them lie. Let them plan your downfall in secret. It won't work. It never will. Because when your hands are clean and your heart is right, God fights battles you don't even see. He shuts mouths behind your back and turns their evil plans into your promotion. They throw dirt on your name, but God turns it into soil, so you grow even more. So stay calm. Keep your peace. Don't chase revenge. Don't explain yourself. Don't lower your standards to match their bitterness. Time will expose the truth. Karma will play its part. Shame will sit in their lap when they see you rise. Just stay clean, stay kind, because heaven doesn't forget. And life always returns what people plant. They wished you evil, but all they did was bless you, because a clean heart always wins. Drop amen if you receive this message and join our community for more. God bless you.
From where I said this is it, the clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Let me go to the chat for the closing comments. Mr. Capitan say Walls is supposed to wear a dashiki for this show.
Tell me wait on Sunday.
Huh?
Tell me wait on Sunday.
I do just wear dashiki on Emancipation Day. I wear dashiki whenever I feel like wearing a dashiki.
True.
You gotta see that here. If I feel like putting on a dashiki, I put it on. All of a sudden, you wait until Emancipation Day to put on a dashiki. Give me a break, eh? Give me a break, eh? What is that? That statement from Mr. has nothing to do with people who are getting bullets. People who are still getting invaded. And all we're hearing is, well, it's less than a year.
It's people like that who have us where we are today.
Okay, closing comment. Angie says, good night, Wall Street, Uncle Tom, and all well. Just stay safely, well, and blessed until we meet again on Sunday. Capitan said, Wally, you're supposed to wear a dashiki for this show. Okay. Judy Ali says, good night, Wall Street and Tommy. Bennett Thomas says, will I just see you on Sunday afternoon, same frequency? Santa Cruz says, till Sunday, God willing, stay blessed, stay safe, stay dry and hydrated. And stay away from the hypocrites like Hero Gordon, Reed, and the other PNM propagandists. Santa Cruz says, emancipate yourself from lies, half-truths, innuendos, racism, poison, and propaganda. The outfit doesn't emancipate you. Your action, thoughts, words, and deeds does break the chain. Thank you. Michael Scotland says, hats off to the past and quotes of the future until Sunday, God willing. Andrew, closing comments. If you don't like the road you're walking, start paving another one and keep moving. Have a safe, blessed night, everyone, until Sunday. Andrew says they're not ready yet. Know the definition of the word emancipate. Indra Singh says, have a blessed night, folks, until we meet again. Santa Cruz says, I am me. I don't pretend to be like everyone else. I don't want to be like everyone else, and I will not change who I am just to fit. Jenny C. Paul said, Patricia Weed, Professor Walshit is a man of integrity who consistently speaks truth to power. Whether people agree or not, he backs his views with facts, not politics. Anthony Ford says, good night, everyone. Till Sunday, be safe out there, my friends. Uranus McFarlane said, let's exhibit love for one another regardless of our ethnicity, social status, worth, or intellectual ability. No God, no love. No God, no love. No God, one love. No God, no love, excuse me. Lenora Kamabach says, good night, everyone. See you all on Sunday, God willing. Patty closing comments. Drink blue water. You see? We know that. Yeah? We know that. Patty's comment. Drink blue water.
Stay off the weed.
Gordon Gangachana closing comment. Talk to God and man about speaking lie when they know it is not the truth, and we will see a better TNT. God need us. Folks, we are out there. We see you Sunday right here on WZYE 95.9 FM on Let's Talk Politics, 1 to 4 p.m. We are out of here. See you on Sunday. Bye-bye.
Lord, we tune into WZYE 95.9. The world right in the airwaves, shining bright and fine. From Margate to the islands, the signal never fades. We lift our hands and praise you for the joy that it brings today. Bless Mr. Wall Street, Uncle Tommy, all the viewers too. Every viewer, every caller, every chatter in the crew. Pour your favor on the station. Let the Holy Ghost flow free. WZYE 95.9 broadcasting victory.